That's so sick. What up?
Homie, I can barely hear you, big man. I can barely hear you with that voice changer. It's
that
only
one
you're cutting in and out really badly.
Scrape as best as you can.
I got you. I don't have. Yeah. I'm gonna
Oh, for some reason, fucking Discord put my voice.
No, that's completely fine. As one that has very limited space too.
Oh, it's one of those things
do
where,
what you can, man.
It's hard to pick up on Discord.
Yeah, my wall is right here.
Yeah.
My desk is right
Yeah.
All right, is everybody ready?
Just try to, as best as you can, not be situated like this constantly. Try to bring your arms down to the side a little bit.
All right, and we are green lit.
That one's on the shield.
Yeah. Try to bring yourself down to the side a little bit. Now we go.
Couchy ammo's at 75%. Alright, Couchy ammo's at 50%. Shield durability bones is currently sitting at 55%. Alright, my Demon Titans, once you die, go ahead and respawn for me. Do me a favor, hit this little button here that says teleports, and I want you to click red. Remember, demons, once you die, make sure to respawn, and you're going to click on the red button. That's going to teleport you to the next spawn zone. Couchy, that large blast will decimate the barrels to your gun as it shatters in your hands. Alright, Bones, shield durability is at 10%. Couchy with that huge crack to your side, armor durability is only sitting at 50%. With a large strike to your left side, Couchy, your suit will start to crack and falter. With multiple stabs to your core, Couchy, your Atlan will start to slowly power off. Couchy, you'll be changing over to the demon side. And Nightshade, on your next death, you'll be changing over to the Atlans. All right, there, Bones. A huge clack to your right side. Your right arm completely goes out. And demons, if you need a respawn point, we're currently selecting red. Respawn red. Huge strike to your right arm there, Knight. You already feel it in the suit. With another huge crack to your core bones, you feel your Atlans start to fail you as the core systems start powering down. you will change over to the demon side. Fire Seeker, on your next death, you'll change over to an Atlan. That is the incorrect respawn point, big dog. Number 4. Number 4. All right, Nightshade, your island's already taking heavy damage, big dog. Your left shoulder gun immediately shatters. Alright, Nightshade, and with that, your Atlan is dead. Apex, on your next death, you'll be changing over to a Atlan. Nightshade, change over to a Titan.
Up a bit. Make sure to respawn and select red. Good shit, everybody, by the way. Good stuff, everyone.
Apex, shield durability is currently at 50%. Fire Seeker, you can feel both of your shoulder guns starting to dwindle in terms of their actual durability, but your armor's holding strong. Though both of the Atlans can start to feel their suits start to dwindle with all of the blood that's currently around them right now. Being in there for too much longer, you can tell it's going to start breaking its way through into the suit. Fire Seeker, you continue to fire your gun, but suddenly the blood starts gunking up the barrels immediately as the weapon feels like nothing more than a giant paperweight at this point. Fire Seeker, multiple barrages start to shatter the armor. You can feel it only at 25%. Apex with one big stab, you can feel as your shield shatters. And with more splashes and bashes, you feel your suit start to fail you, Fire Seeker, as your Atlan starts to fall. Fire Seeker, you'll change over to the demon side. Couchy, on your next death, you'll change over to an Atlan. Your respawn point will be green, by the way. Atlan's respawn point will be green. Apex, you see your armor's currently only at 25%, but you still feel that fire in your body. Every chant, every scream, all for the brothers who fall. With another huge crack, 10%, 5%. Your Atlan starts to fail, but you feel enough in you to take down one more Titan. And Apex, your Atlan goes down. Change over to the demon side. Bones, on your next death, feel free to change over to an Atlan. The crew that started.
I'll let him give it to the next person because I'll be going very soon.
Oh, you gotta go right now? Gotcha. All right. Fire Seeker, on your next death, you'll be an Atlan. Demon respawn will still be red. You can tell the Atlan numbers are dwindling. You gotta make this count. news. My islands, your auditory sensors will start to kick on for a moment as you hear some kind of loud boom come from a far distance away, the exact place where Necrovol is. Whatever you're doing, it's buying them time, and they are causing some kind of chaos. These will be your last moments, and you know for a fact they're being used well. Break every gun, shatter every shield. That big bash just shattered those barrels, Couchy. You got nothing more than a blunt melee weapon right now. You can tell it almost hit you. With each block, you can tell your arms are starting to falter. Your armor only at 50%, but they're still working. With that last bash Fire Seeker, you hear a crunch as your shield dissipates and it falters. One big stab, you feel the cerebral cortex of the suit falter, Couchy. It starts to die on you, but you're gonna use every last bit of that power to tear this demon's head off. Sickening blast, Fire Seeker, as your suit is launched, you feel your left arm falter. It is no longer operational. Couchy, you've died. You'll join the demon side. Apex, on your next death, you'll go ahead and be our next ally. We are almost at the end, folks. Remember, Apex, your respawn point will be green. Feel free to use green. Fireseer, your suit is only at 25%. Every hit just dwindles it worse and worse. But maybe those seconds that you can buy the people over in Necrovol could be all that they need. You can only have faith to know. With that big last slice, your leg goes out, Fireseeker. Your suit topples. And the last things that you can feel is the cold embrace as the suit slowly deactivates. You'll respawn as a demon, Nightshade. You will be our last Atlas. My two mighty Atlans, as you all charge out, you hear that noise, the one that you were dreading. As the portal behind you fully closes, communications cut. This is your last moments, and you swear by all upon that you will make it count. Continue to fight. More noise radiates over, as what almost looks like a light show is going off within Necrovol. A singular ping reads out. An extraction ping, but not for you, for them. Whatever they did it. And as the sky darkens, you can tell that you've pissed off hell to the highest degree. Now all you have to do is leave your mark. Every swing reads out sickening sounds of metal clashing. It's what you've yearned for. Apex, your gun reads at 25% ammunition. Both suits are now reading at 25% of their armor. But for some reason, every clash that hits you, the number doesn't decrease. Pain riddles through your bodies. You knew death was coming, but today you want to make it something more. Every slash and bash barrels through that armor, but the suit moves. The demons are countless, but so is your rage. some way. Smiles creep upon your faces. This is everything you wanted. And you get to die in this moment.
No!
Nightshade with a blast from behind. Your right leg starts to dwindle. The arms are still functioning. Another blast from behind. A smack from behind Apex. Your left arm goes out. A massive crunch, Nightshade. Start to go out in your suit, but it's still on. Another slam from behind. A mighty slam right to the chest, Nightshade, with that last punch. It all goes black. The suit starts to fall. But just as you go out, you hit that gun button one last time and fire your shoulder cannons. Your suit dies. Apex, your suit starts dwindling 10%. Your arms start to dwindle. But you swear you hear your brothers and sisters cheer you on. Each bastion shatters. Your left arm goes out. Your right arm follows. Each crunch and bash shatters apart the suit as your Atlan falls. And as the last Atlan falls, one last blast is heard in the distance as Necrovol shacks and cratters. Shatters and cracks as something has happened there. And as the scene falls to silence, the Atlan's last charge, the demons will remember this day upon the lives that have faltered as something mighty has stirred. And that is cards down. Everybody can respawn.
Oh.
Good job,
Oh, I've never fought for my life so hard.
Bad boy. That's what I wanted.
Oh,
That's what we got. Good job. Everybody have fun? Everybody have a good time?
oh, I love it.
Yeah, I'm glad. I thought you had lead bones. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Is the birthday still happening or?
Yeah, I've stayed for less. It's fine. They can wait 15 minutes. It's not my birthday.
Oh, understood.
It's not my birthday.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much. I wanted to give you guys a little bit of something where we didn't have to worry about